Hey everybody, Kelley Engineering here, and welcome to episode 5 of Stage Learning. In between episodes, I was very busy. I made another battery block and relocated it to the bottom of my secondary wind turbine. So the wind turbine and this wind turbine are now attached to battery blocks, and because they're attached to battery blocks, they are also connected to the rest of the machines. I was having a problem with only one wind turbine because when all 4 of these machines are running, the voltage drops down to about 60. Yeah, it's about 60 volts. And because it's 60 volts, the progress bar is very slow. So it was taking a while to process all of the ores that I was getting. And this seems to be doing a lot better. I hang out at about 90 volts whenever I have stuff going on in here. And that'll go up as soon as the batteries finish charging as well. Another thing I did is I crafted up this item smelting barrel upgrade, and it requires fire charges, which I can't craft right now because of blaze powder. I haven't been to the Nether. But luckily Quark is in the pack, and since Quark is in the pack... Oh, spoilers. Since Quark is in the pack, that means that pirate ships are also in the pack. Now pirate ships on the... there are dispensers or droppers. Yeah, there are dispensers on the side of these pirate ships, and they usually have like between 3 and 5 fire charges inside them. So I managed to get 41 of them, craft that barrel upgrade, and yeah, in this barrel, I'm not really happy with how it works, because if you put it in here, yeah, you see, look at that. It just threw some ingots onto the ground, and probably with the hopper upgrade, I can solve that problem, but it's a problem I'm gonna solve a little bit later. But yeah, you throw it in here, and in about the time it takes for a regular furnace to finish smelting is the time it takes for it to throw the ingots at you. So yeah, I don't like that. We're going to take those out and maybe put a pin in this and come back to it a little bit later. But I'll throw it onto these shelving units that I also made. And the shelving units are storing all of my materials. So I have redstone, I have all of the rubies, all of the ingots. The chunks are down here because the conveyor belts will load directly into the bottom layer of the shelving unit. Or if I had the conveyor belts on this level instead, then they'd load into the middle level, so on and so forth. I have another one over here, and it took a lot of iron to be able to craft all of these because the multi-block is nothing but iron grate blocks. So yeah, that was a thing that I did. Also, it was brought up in the last episode that I had inserter arms right here loading into the 2 chests that I had sitting right here. And I put those down and explained what was happening about 5 minutes after I brought up the fact that conveyor belts will load automatically into the chest, no inserter needed. So I had a little brain fart moment, and that's perfectly fine. That's all fixed now. So thank you very much for that correction. And keep it coming. But the first thing I want to do in this episode is I want to move my area. So right now I am in this area, and I was never going to make the Waverly woolen mill right here anyway, because the area just didn't fit. And I thought I found an area over here, and whoa, sorry about that. And yeah, this area definitely works for what I wanted. There's a nice ocean area right here, and I could build the factory no problem. But I wanted terracotta, so I was looking for a mesa biome, and I crafted up the nature's compass in order to find that. Now, the nature's compass is perfectly fine because you can type in mesa, and mesa is one of the things that it can start a search for, but there are no mesas in this world. I had to go to a website and type in the seed of this world in order to find that badlands, and then I had to trek all the way over manually, and luckily it was about due west of my location, so I just had to build a boat. I had to traverse a couple mountains. I found 2 villages on the way, so that was nice. Yeah, I had to go over 8,000 blocks in order to find the Badlands biome. I could have gone through the Nether and shortened my trip significantly, but I didn't want to rob my first Nether experience of the pack from you guys, so I didn't bother doing that. I just made the trek manually. But yeah, I'm going to pack up everything here, and we're going to move everything over to the Badlands. And yeah, we'll pick up where we left off. So I'm going through the process of just collecting all of my stuff, and I need a heck of a lot more chests. So I'm making a bunch of gold chests. I don't have the diamonds anymore to make diamond chests, and I use them all up to make these 2 obsidian chests. But I have a brick furnace right now, and the brick furnace operates on a heat mechanism. So I have an electric heater directly below it, and the electric heater receives power to heat up the brick furnace, and you see that it's doing pretty well for itself. But then you have the electric furnace, which can take power directly from, no need for the heater. And because it takes power, it is doing its job. And with 124 volts, yeah, it's going pretty quickly. So this should be done in no time at all, and I can upgrade these silver chests to gold chests, finish packing up all of my stuff, and be on my way. Well, I am back, and I have had quite the day. My video card died, totally and completely. So I had to go out and get a new one, but it's the Christmas season, don't you know? And good luck finding a video card during the Christmas season. I managed to drive around the entirety of Jacksonville, Florida, looking for a Best Buy that had one in stock, and I actually had to downgrade my video card. So yeah, I have a replacement video card now. Quality may drop a little bit, but I'm not noticing any, discernible change with the quality of my recording. So yeah, let's continue. I'm here in the Badlands. I have built up this entire structure, and I did this post video card blow-uppery. And yeah, I'm pretty happy with it. It took quite a bit of spruce to grow, and I have a spruce farm over here. And yeah, that's really all I've been doing for the past day. Yeah, driving around Jacksonville was about a 3-hour endeavor. So yeah, all of this spruce, I just keep growing it, cutting it down, and that is resulting in this little wall that I have right here. I also made 2 new windmills, and I have them connected to batteries, but I don't have the batteries connected to anything else right now. I'm not even going to bother to hook up those machines right now, because I am tired and, truth be told, a little road ragey right now, because I hate city driving. So yeah, the thing that we're going to be doing in this episode is we're going to be doing the entirety of this quest line, and I don't know, should I do the pump jack instead? Pump jack's going to help me complete this section, and when I complete this section, I can move on. So yeah, you know what? We're going to do the rest of the smeltery stuff in this episode, and then next episode we'll worry about the pump jack. So what do I have to do? I need to make a whole bunch of grout. That's no problem. And I need to make some drying racks. It wants me to make dried bricks. Oh, because of the seared smoker. So we're going to get into our first custom multi-block here. It's going to require 22 dried bricks. So let's get on that. Alright, so while I have this grout on the drying rack, I want to go over some of the what my plans are for this particular structure. And right down here, I'm going to be hollowing this out with the help of hammers. And with those hammers on the inside of this area are where all of my machines are going to go. Once I have smelteries, and some of the modular machinery, that stuff is going to go up here. And I really don't know what else I want to do with up here. But I feel like it'll be easier to route cabling and route wires down below once I hollow the area out. Oh yeah, and this was just a test. So I have a combustion chamber and an electric heater attached to this brick furnace, because the brick furnace needs an external heat source in order to go. And yeah, both of these combined do not, I guess this is the best way to show it anyway. So this 1111 degrees Fahrenheit that you're seeing right now, this is the maximum that I've managed to get with the brick furnace. I was hoping that with both the electric heater and the combustion chamber that I could go above that, but yeah, even if I remove the combustion chamber from the mix, it will never go above 1111 using these two. I'd have to use another method. And I'm not sure what that method is. It was just a fun little thing that I tried. Also, so the item barrel, this is the one that has the furnace upgrade in it. And this is how I've been getting all of my smooth stone for the bricks for this wall. Yeah, I've been throwing cobblestone in here. You see that it has been smelting stuff up. It immediately goes into this hopper, and the stone is collecting right there. So that is just one of the things that I'm doing. I should probably sleep. Yeah, so I also hollowed out. This was a mismatch of terracotta and light gray terracotta, so I hollowed out most of it, and I put the regular terracotta on the outside, the light gray on the inside, and then this strip of orange in the center just because I liked it. But yeah, for most of this, I just hollowed it out manually. For the larger areas, I used the building gadget, which was one of my quest rewards. I was debating whether or not to make the replacing gadget, because it does exist. What? Oh, exchanging gadget. So the exchanging gadget would have just made the job a whole lot easier, but I didn't feel like spending those diamonds. I still only have 16 of them. Otherwise, I would have made a mega torch by now and put it right there in the center. So diamonds are definitely a thing I have to worry about. But yeah, that is what's going on with my with this structure right now. And as I hollow this out and make rooms for all of my machinery, I'll get more into it. But yep, my dried bricks are complete. So let's move on. Alright, so I have made a mistake. In order to make machine casings, I need modularium. And modularium is made with glowstone, the only resource I do not have plenty of. So we're going to go to the Nether real quick, grab some glowstone, and we have a way of producing glowstone inside the... I guess it requires redstone for that as well. It's fine. We're going to grab some glowstone, at least enough to make the modularium, and then we can continue on. Alright, here we go. Not that bad of a spawn. I do not know. Or it doesn't look like anything out of the ordinary is spawning in the Nether. All I'm seeing is pigmen, no unknown red dots. Alright, so we should be good then. Well, lucky for us, we have glowstone right there, so let's hop on up. Alright, so that should be a decent amount. And you know what? While I'm here, I'm going to start working on a quest that's going to get me vein miner. So let's grab this right here. Oh wow, that's actually a lot more than I anticipated getting on my first trip. But yeah, if I grab a bunch of cobalt... Oh no, my pickaxe is not the correct level. I thought Invar was the best, was a high enough level. It's fine, I'll go do it a little bit later. But for now we have our glowstone, let's continue on. Alright, I think I have all of the items I'm going to need for this, so... You know what, in retrospect, placing my crafting tables right here where skeletons can see me probably wasn't the brightest idea. So we'll hang out right here. The first thing we have to create is the modularium. I have more than enough of that. We'll place this. Alright, 32 machine casings should be good for now. And now we can make tiny item input, tiny item output, and a tiny fluid input. And from there, we just upgrade it to the small input, small item output, and the small fluid input. There we go. Then the machine controller, which I need a diamond, redstone, and gold. And then this quest will be complete. We can set up the machine. Here we go. Alright, machine controller. So task is completed, and now that the task is completed... Oh, I need a lava bucket. Dang it. I thought there was some lava pretty close by. There's a asteroid over here, or a meteorite surrounded by lava, but that's a little too far away. Where was it? Oh, I can just go to night mode. There it is. Alright, so we're gonna head over there, grab some lava. Alright, it's down in the valley, no problem. So yeah, let's go grab that lava from there. And the seared smoker should be completely finished. Structure found, seared smoker, missing the input item, and awesome. So let's go to the input hatch, that is the fluid input hatch. Here we go, small item input. So we put in the grout, that's perfectly fine. Now we need to worry about getting the fluid in there because, yeah, it's a little tricky. Oh, well, I thought it was going to be tricky. I remember that I couldn't right-click stuff in there. Well, it looks like I made this tank for nothing. Alright, well, I hooked the hydraulic press back up because I needed plates. I needed plates so that I could make buckets. And now that I have permanent buckets, the lava situation is going to be a little easier, and I can conserve the clay, which are going to become the bricks of my base eventually. But now that I have the seared smoker working, you see that the progress is happening, and over here on the back is where the output is. Oh wow, that is a lot of seared stone. Orange Rock was absolutely right. I'm getting 4 per. Yeah, 4 per grout. So seared stone, that's perfectly fine. We're going to let that finish and move on to something else. Our next setup is the Smeltery, and everything else seems to be exactly the same. I use seared brick. However, the Smeltery controller is different. It requires heavy tungsten plate, which is so unfortunate because tungsten is the thing I'm having the hardest trouble finding. So I'm here at my hydraulic press, and we are going to take 16. Here we go. 16 tungsten ingots, and they are going to make the 4 heavy plates I need in order to make the Smeltery controller. Now the rest of it, looking over the seared stone, the reason why it gave me the chisel is because it wants me to make seared brick out of it. So I have plenty of seared brick now, and then the rest of it I can turn into the regular seared brick just here in a crafting table, so I can craft the rest of everything up. And I'm going to get another pattern chest and a choice reward of some sort of cast. Alright, so yeah, what we're going to do is we're going to wait for all of this to... Oh, it's almost done. Well, we're going to craft all of this up. We're going to set up a smeltery, and then I'll come back to you in order to make the pickaxe head it wants us to make. Alright, and my smeltery is constructed. It has 2 buckets of lava in there, which will be just fine because we need to craft an alamite pickaxe. An alamite is made with aluminum, iron, and obsidian. Oh, that's super simple. Okay, I have plenty of iron at this point. What the heck, we will grab 32 of it. 16 of it. Oh, I don't have as much aluminum as I thought I did, but that's fine. We're going to have 32 of that. And the obsidian's going to be the trickiest part to... Oh, my obsidian is in my dank null. Obsidian's going to be the trickiest part to measure out, so we're just going to do it one at a time, but I need to make plenty of alamite because I need to do a lot of mining inside the Nether. So, let's throw in the aluminum, let's throw in the iron, and let's throw in the obsidian and see how we do. And there it goes. It is making the alamite for me. Oh, what happened to the alamite? There it is. Alright, so really what we're looking at is we just need to add more aluminum to the mix. Luckily, aluminum is super simple. Awesome, yeah, we're going to keep at this until we have enough alamite. I need to complete this quest over here to get my choice reward. And I could do the ingot cast. I have plenty of gold. I'm just going to go right for the pickaxe. And pickaxe cast. Alamite, 1 block. Booyah, awesome. And with that, this branch of the quest line is complete. So I'm going to upgrade my pickaxe real quick. There we go, quest complete. I'm going to upgrade my pickaxe real quick. And we're going to close out the episode because I have not checked it in a while, but I'm probably way over time. So, oh nice, I got a reinforcement out of it. Beautiful. Awesome. So yeah, I'm going to close out this episode. In between episodes, I'm not going to do anything. I'm going to immediately start the next episode, and we're going to start it inside the Nether, getting a bunch of cobalt and ardite so we can complete this research for vein miner, because vein miner would have helped me significantly clearing out this entire terracotta area. Luckily, I had the building gadgets to help me out, but oh man, I really miss vein miner. I want to use vein miner. These spruce logs going up and down in that little circle pattern in order to get all the spruce logs, that's a pain. So yeah, we're going to get vein miner first thing in the next episode. But I am Kelley Engineering. I hope that you did enjoy this episode, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.